Happy November, everyone. Happy Rough Draft Challenge. It's time to work on our stories and our projects and just give ourselves permission to get out of our heads and get stuff onto the page. And I am so excited to share this with you. So here we go, 30 days of focusing on our projects. I cannot wait. Let's go. So first things first for me is just to get my mind back in the right space. So I recently had a book release and yesterday I got my paperback copy, The Disappearance of Vanessa Shaw. Isn't she beautiful? I have an alternate paperback as well. And so I will be hopefully getting that today. So got my first paperback copy in and my brain has been in launch mode, release mode, trying to get everything done for that. I ran an event like I do every year with my fans called the Spooktacular, and there's tons of giveaways and a paperback, signed paperback order. So I've got to just get all of that stuff figured out and get it organized. Like, okay, what's the next step that I need to do? And take down decorations, get my Q4 plan done. I have never been this far into a quarter without planning Q4. So I've got my tablet charging because I plan Q4 on my HB90 digital planner. And so I got to get that plan done, reset my Kanban board. I feel like today, even though it's day one, supposed to be like getting in there and writing, is a reset day for me. I have been tired. So, you know, this is how I look when I'm super tired. We've got a lot of stuff going on with the family. I've got Vegas coming up. So really, I think the first order of business for me is to sit down with my planner and make a gist list. Like, what's all the things that I need to get done over the next couple of days in order to be on top of my stuff. So then we're going to reset, which will be fun. So cleaning up, making the house feel perfect for writing. I'm going to put away all my Halloween decorations. I might reset my planner. I'm still in my beautiful Notique cover in Happy Planner size. So I just have these black metal discs, but I've got, everything is decorated basically for Halloween and it has been super cute and I have really loved having it. But as soon as October 31st hits and November, you know, it's over and we move into November, I'm ready for those fall vibes. So I am going to reset my planner if I have time today and get my desk organized. Really, this room is not so bad because I cleaned it during the vlog the other day, but I just need to put away all of the Halloween decorations and lights and everything. And let's get going. I'm so excited. Everything just feels better with a plan. I feel better now that I have things written down and it is very foggy today. I'm not sure why, but anyway. Oh, by the way, also happy birthday, Hello Kitty. She's my girl. Celebrating her today. I should be doing like Hello Kitty birthday cakes, I feel like every year, but not that we need more sugar on November 1st. That's not a thing. The basics of the plan. Basically, I just have Rough Draft Challenge and Rough Draft Diaries. I need to get my intro set up. I need to plan out how much I'm going to write. I still haven't fully set my goal, so I need to do that and set up my project inside the website, which, by the way, I posted a video yesterday on how to actually join the website. Thank you so much for everybody who has joined. It's just super fun. So very awesome. I also want to do a hybrid of Notion because I'm trying to move into a few more digital tools. We'll talk. Then for Spooktacular, now that it's over, I need to download my Broken Chapter Society founders, close my order forms for signed paperbacks, calculate all the book orders, and start invoicing people. Then I have a bunch of emails I need to send, and then I have a reset list. So cleaning out basically all my spaces, my bedroom, the entryway, my library room, resetting my planners, getting a new desktop background because it's currently right now set to my Spooktacular calendar. So I was thinking of making one for the Rough Draft Challenge, or doing one that is sort of a vibe or a like a vision board for my Mirror of Shadows. I don't know. I need to put away my Halloween decor as well and reset everything. So basically, there's a lot more on this list than there is time available. So we're going to get going. I was invited to do a live stream. I really wanted to do a day one live stream. So I wanted to do it with my friend Jen, JD Robinson. However, my eyes are hurting from being on screen so much, so I might not do that with her today, but definitely go join our admins. The Google Calendar is linked below. They're sprinting all the time if you want some body doubling and some encouragement. Then I've got my coffee chat live today as well, and I'll probably be working kind of late, but at some point, which didn't actually make the list, I need to plot this book that I'm writing and sort of figure out what it's going to be about. Like, I know the basics, but there's a lot of basics still I don't actually know. Like, I haven't named my characters. There's some things about the world that I haven't done, but I might get in there and just write a little bit and play around just for fun, like new project, new world. But we're going to talk about all that in this vlog. So first, let's start the reset. So taking down Halloween decorations, cleaning up my space, turning on some music. I love it. Let's clean. I am frantically trying to get ready for coffee chat. So I did a bunch of cleaning. We took down all the lights. We took down the tree. We cleaned the room. I got a bunch of cleaning done in the other room. Didn't even think to pick up my camera or record. And honestly, I almost feel like I need almost a screen-free day because I think my eyes are just getting bothered. I feel better when I don't have any screens on at all. And I think I need a couple of days of not a lot of screens. Like this little tiny screen doesn't bother me, but just not a lot of computer screens. But I am going live for coffee chat. So I do this every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern. So people are already waiting and already chatting. There's 50 comments over here. So say hello, everybody. Here we go. Coffee chat is over. We had almost 400 people there, and I'm running a membership over there. Instead of doing Ream, I decided to do my membership on YouTube, and there's probably one coming here for Heart Breathings as well. So stay tuned. It will likely be like a planning, accountability, maybe a coffee chat Q&A kind of one. I don't know. I'm still working on the details, but either way, I started my membership. It's called the Broken Chapter Society, and we have almost 600 members, and I'm so excited. That's the first month. I can't believe it. So that has been super fun. We just did a Q&A today, and I loved it. I love hanging out with people live. It's really fun. So when you guys see this in the morning, we've got Double Down running day running all day Saturday. So if you watch this the day that it comes out, then come join us for writing sprints. I'll put the schedule link to the schedule down below, but I will be live streaming here on Heart Breathings from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern. So a little bit late, probably not possible if you're in the UK, but if you're here in the US, come join us. Or even if you're in like Australia or New Zealand, that should be hopefully a good time for you on the 3rd. I love time zones. It's so crazy. I did get the room cleaned up. Evie is home from school and Andrew is as well. So we're going to maybe do something fun tonight as a family, and I'm going to get off screens a little bit. Something else that I think I'm going to do, a lot of times when I'm starting a new book, I like to pick out a candle that will just, it doesn't always have to be a scent that coordinates with the book or anything like that, but I just like to have a scent so that it is a little bit of a ritual or a marking of when this candle gets lit, it is time to write. And so I have this one from Juicy Couture that is cherry on top. So I think that's going to be my writing candle for this particular month. What are you doing, babe? Just enjoying the crown? You want me to put it on you better? 3 crowns in this room.
Wait, where's the other crown?
You look beautiful.
Where's the 3rd crown?
So there's that crown, there's this crown, and there's this crown.
So that's the crown you're wearing. You can wear this crown. Oh.
That one is a pure circle. You like it? Mm-hmm. It's not going to stay on very well. Is it so funny? The crown that she just put on is from Bethany Adezada's Kickstarter for the Queen's Rise. So I don't want it to get messed up. I'm going to put it away, but it looks super cute. So yeah, I don't know how much writing I'm going to get done today, but I do want to make some decisions about what my goal is going to be, because NaNoWriMo trained us all that 50K or bust, right? 50K is the golden apple. But I also know that there are some years that soldiering on towards 50K has not been necessarily good for me because there's so much going on and it just feels like a chore. And I want to prioritize coming off of this book release and just feeling excited about my writing and like happy and joyful, and 50K might be a stretch. So I think what I'm going to do, actually, I'm just going to decide it right now. I'm going to set a 25K goal for Sapphire, and that'll be my goal. And that will feel like a win to me, is 25K. So I'm going to put that in and figure out my numbers for the month. And then if I get more than that, it's literally dun, 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 the cherry on top. Anything above 25K is a cherry on top. And if I set a goal of Sapphire and hit 50K, then I win the Ruby as well. And it's all wins all the way around. So I'm going to set a 25K goal, and that's going to be a win for me, because the truth is, whether you're going for 10K, 25K, 50, 100, there is no better than anybody else. There's just your pace. And what is better in the end is what works for you and what feels good for you. So I'm going for 25K. I'm going to set it up on the challenge site right now. Okay, it's official. I'm in. I have Sapphire goal and I'm at 25K is my tier that I'm going for. I just put 100 here because I had already put in some stuff when I was testing it with George. So I had to kind of delete my progress, which deleted my graph. So I'm going to put in 100 as a placeholder, but I'll update later with anything that I actually got. But I hope you guys are enjoying the website. If you haven't signed up for this yet, it's just roughdraftchallenge.com, and I will link it for you down below. But there's also a video kind of explaining the quirks of it, because it's not, everything on here works, but there are some little quirks to making sure you get your updates and stuff like this. And every once in a while, if you just leave the site open, it will time out and you'll have to click refresh. There'll be a little button at the top that says, please refresh. But there goes Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So yeah, that is the progress so far. I have not had time to reset my planner or do any of that kind of stuff. And I feel like so many days go like this where it's just so busy that I can't get to everything, but that's okay. It's been a great day. Pretty soon we'll need to go out and get dinner and do other little things together as a family. So I am going to, now that I've set my goal, it looks like so it's telling me 858 a day, but I don't know that that's 100% the case. Let me update it with another. Let's say I get 250 words today. That's kind of my goal for the day. Just 250 words. Let me write just a little bit. So if I get 250 words today, it's telling me I need 853 a day. I'll probably set my goal more at, just for myself, about 1,000 a day, because I know I'll have some travel days and other stuff where I won't get 100%. So 1,000 words a day is kind of my goal. If I get above and beyond, that'll be awesome too. Really, what I would love to do as a stretch goal is finish all of A Mirror of Shadows, which is going to be about 40 to 50,000 words. But I'm going to be happy with whatever I get because I published a book, and I feel like I'm just coming off of the excitement of that and just thinking I'm going to be grateful for whatever happens this month, and I'm just going to enjoy the process and the writing of it. So, all right, what else do I have time for? I'm going to go ahead and download the images from the draft, or from the digital dash box from Planner Press, so that I can start printing those photos to go into my planner so I can reset that. I also need to print out my November planner pages, but one of the things that I wanted to do in terms of word count and stuff like that to actually get writing done is I want to pull out my new setup of my B6 Stalogy and do some mind mapping. So I think I'm going to do that for about 20 minutes, and that might be the biggest progress I make all day, and that'll be a win. I just got in the second cover version. So this was the original cover done by Najla Comber Designs, and I do love this one too. And George unboxed it and he's like, oh, I do love this one. It is beautiful. Najla did a good job with this too, but it just turns out in the end, like she made this one maybe 5 years ago, when Evie was just a little blink in the eye. Like I think I was pregnant with her when Najla made this cover, and it was more timely at the time. I mean, it's still beautiful, but for YA thrillers, this one just matches the genre more. But I love them both, and I have a fondness in my heart for this one, but this one is so well done too. So why not have them both, right? So I have both copies in my hands for the first time. It feels so good after all the years that I put into this. It feels good. Hey, so we are home from a little trip out. Sometimes this is my self-care, which isn't really probably the best type of self-care, is like dinner and shopping. We did a lot more window shopping than we did actual purchasing, but we did get some matching blankets for me and Evie for Christmas. I got some cutie little Betsy Johnson earrings. I feel like TJ Maxx is such a great place to go for cute little earrings. I have these cherries I had gotten a while back there, but anyway, so cute. Also, how cute is this? This is Hello Kitty Cafe 50th anniversary sweatshirt, and it is one of the first days in Texas it has been cool enough to actually wear a sweatshirt. I also went through, while we were gone, I just set it to print some of the digital dash box from Planner Press. So here's what I'm going to do. It's already 8:30, 8 o'clock. So I haven't actually gotten a lot of story work done. So I want to make sure the day does not go by without some story work. I'm taking Evie to an event tomorrow. There's a bunch of stuff going on. I'm streaming tomorrow. So I want to get started. It's day one. Let's do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go sit down and set a timer for 30 minutes, which I did find my timer because it's in this room. I'm going to set a timer for 30 minutes, and I'm going to do a little bit of mind mapping, and I'm going to try to write 250 words. Just like the beginning of the story, I already have an idea of it, and it might be kind of brainstorming, but sometimes we hold ourselves back because we want it to be perfect and we think it has to be all figured out. But the truth is, the only reason I finally finished The Disappearance of Vanessa Shaw is because I said, okay, I don't know how this is going to come together, but I got to at least get something on the page. And then, you know, eventually it starts to come together. So we're going to get some things on the page, even if it's terrible, even if I delete it later, we're going to start writing. So let's do it. Evie wants me to do this work upstairs, so I'm going to grab my V6 Stalogy and my Alpha Smart, my Free Write Alpha, and we're going to try using that for the first time. This should be fun. Okay, so I got two mind maps started, one for characters and then one for the world itself. There's going to be castles inside the mirror world. So I started brainstorming some of that, and then I started writing a little bit at the beginning of the story. I got 347 words. They're pretty much terrible. And typing with these nails on that keyboard was so funny. Like once I sent it and it updated in my Google Drive, there are so many typos. So we're going to have to slow down a little bit, get used to that keyboard. But I had no problem sending it over to my computer, and it sent me both an email and also updated my Google Drive as I was typing. So I feel like that's going to be good. I just have to keep an eye on it to make sure I'm getting those updates, especially if I start writing on it a lot. But anyway, that's day one. Almost 350 words, and we already have over 2,300 people signed up for the website. So if you want to sign up, go ahead and click that link down below. Also, by the way, if you like this shirt, I made this design with my little heart breathings heart, and I also have a shirt or a hat that says Hearty and a couple hats that say Writer in my fourth wall shop. So I will link that down below just in case anybody's interested. But we made it. It is November. It is the Rough Draft Challenge. We're going to do a lot of great writing. How did your day one go? I can't wait to spend this month with you. It's going to be so good. And I just love you. I'm just so grateful that you're here. So let's keep the positive feelings going, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.